The distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Lewisburg, Tennessee, the site for tonight's TSSAA Class 3A Region 4 District 8 matchup here between the Wildcats, the visiting squad from Lawrence County, and the home squad, the Tigers of Marshall County. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network, bringing you tonight's action. Taking a look at both sides coming into this game. Lawrence County coming in at 4-18 overall, 0-8 within the district. Their head coach is Clint Wright, coming off a big 7-4 win against Loretto on Saturday. On the other side for Marshall County, 6-12 overall, 0-8 within the district. Their head coach is Mike Reese. Tigers have lost 11 out of their last 13 after starting the season at 4-0. Taking a look at both starting lineups, starting first here with the team batting first in Lawrence County, leading off the designated hitter, Caden Short. Batting second at third base will be Cole Schultz. Batting third in center field will be Isaiah Bentley. Batting fourth in left field will be Alex Befford. Batting fifth in right field, Carter Hughes. Batting sixth at shortstop will be Caden Smith. Batting seventh at first base, Truett Kidd. Batting 8th and pitching will be Kason Smith. And rounding up the lineup and batting 9th will be Cutler Cope. Braden Carter, the flex player, will be at second base tonight. Now on the other side for the Tigers, leading off in center field will be James Hurry. Batting second, the pitcher, Balin Luttrell, I'm probably going to struggle with that a couple times. Batting third at first base, Morgan Thomas. Batting fourth and catching, Trey Warner. Batting fifth at third base, Reed Mitchell. Batting sixth in right field will be Grayson Miller. The designated hitter will be Thomas Beach. He will be batting seventh. Batting eighth in left field, Eli Cross. And rounding up the lineup and batting ninth will be the shortstop and Kalen Henry. So matchup here between two teams in the bottom of the district. Of course, district positioning in next week's tournament is on the line here between the two sides. So certainly a lot to play for, especially as Lawrence County tries to build off the momentum from last Saturday, defeating their rivals in the Highway 43 series, a team that was ranked second in all of Class 2A in Loretto in that game. A game in which Lawrence County took advantage of some Mustang turnovers and turned that into win number 4 on the season. Marshall County started off the season in a good way, winning their first 4, but then after that things kind of, I don't want to say fall apart, but they've played some really good competition. They do have a young team. They've lost 11 out of their last 13, I should say. Beautiful night here in Lewisburg. Not a cloud in the sky. A bit of a breeze is blowing out to right field. If you're just tuning in and checking out what we're seeing here, yes, we are on their football field. This is where their baseball stadium is situated as well. So it is a bit odd. It's kind of short porches down, especially down the right field line. My guess that's about 280, 290. It's more about 305, 310 down left. And obviously you see the batter's eye out there in dead center field. Pan over real quick. It's right there in the middle of their bleachers, so that's where the batter's eye. My guess that's probably about anywhere from 430, 440 to 450. So a lot of room out there in the outfield. If someone can put one in the gap, it's going to go a long way. It should be an automatic triple, and that's for both sides. So a lot to play for here. This game here tonight in Lewisburg. Tomorrow night they're going to be in Lawrenceburg at Tom Cruise Field. We'll also have a big game going on right now in Summertown. District play there. The Eagles taking on Loretto. That game getting going here in about a minute. We'll obviously have that on the Exports Network right now. Then we'll have the coverage of that when they go to Gary Lamb Field over in Loretto tomorrow night. Marshall County wearing their all-white uniforms with blue pinstripes and blue hats with the L in it to represent Lewisburg. Lawrence County will be wearing gold tops, purple numerals, and their charcoal gray pants. So big matchup coming up here tonight on an absolutely gorgeous night. Bit chilly though. Today it's been all about the low to mid 60s and the sun starting to set here with a bit of a breeze, and it's bearable for now, I should say. As Kane Short will start things off here for the Wildcats. Has been in the back of the lineup the last few games, now back at the top of the order after being pretty productive here for Lawrence County. Facing off here at the right-handed pitcher in Luttrell. Comes the first pitch here between the two. This one's hit high in the air, still in play. And a nice scoop catch there by the catcher in Warner, and we've got one away real quickly here in the top of the first inning. Now going to bring up the third baseman, Cole Schultz. Schultz, who has been on fire as of late here, took his batting average from the 180s up until just shy of 300. So he's really been hitting well here for Lawrence County as of late. Here's the first pitch from Luttrell, swung on a miss for strike one. And the 0-1. That one misses away for ball one. 1-1, the two-hole hitter here for the Wildcats. And the 1-1. Breaking ball fouled away off the net right in front of us here for strike two. 1-2 here to Schultz. One thing the Wildcats have been really good about here in the last couple games is their two-strike approach. Really have improved on that here. And here comes a 1-2. That one's on the outside corner for strike three in the second out of the inning. Two gone quickly here for Lawrence County in the top of the first. Brings up Isaiah Bentley, the center fielder.
Wildcats, number 24, Isaiah Bentley.
Bentley, who has played really well as of late. First pitch here from Luttrell. This one is hit in the deep left center field. That one's going to get over his head. That one's going to roll all the way to the wall. Bentley, on his way to second, makes the turn. He's going to get in the third with a stand-up triple. An absolutely crushed ball by Isaiah Bentley. And the Wildcats have a runner here in scoring position with two gone, the top of the first inning.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 8, Alex Bedford.
All right, when I say he's been on fire, he absolutely rips one. Speaking of on fire, it's been Alex Bedford as of late. Had a big day against Loretto, had a big day against Lewis County before then. Up here with a runner on third and 2 outs. First pitch from Luttrell. It's a fastball that's in there for strike one. And the 0-1. Fastball just misses away. The home plate umpire almost called that strike two, but determined that one was off the plate. Comes the 1-1. Fastball misses low and away for ball two. Bedford, who is the team's leader in walks, and if it was kept all around, would probably be the area leader by a wide margin. Here's a 2-1. Chop down the first base line, but foul here for strike two. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuces on the board here with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Isaiah Bentley 90 feet away from the first run of the game. And here comes a 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike three. The throw over to first will be in time, and that will end the inning. Wildcats straying a runner here in the top of the first inning. We go to the bottom half here. First at bat for Marshall County coming up next here on the Exports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
This is the Exports Network.
And back here in Lewisburg, we go to the bottom of the first inning here for Marshall County. Lawrence County left a runner on third in their first at bat in the top of the first. Leading things off here for the Tigers will be the center fielder, and James Hurry. Facing off with Cason Smith. Smith fresh off getting the save against Loretto on Saturday. First pitch, soft liner up the middle. Great diving stop here by Braden Carter for the first out of the inning. A good catch there by the senior. One pitch, one gone here in the bottom of the first inning. So good start here for Smith. Now brings up the opposing pitcher in Balin Luttrell. Luttrell threw just 11 pitches in the top of the first inning. Got a pair of strikeouts in that as well. Even after giving up a triple to Isaiah Bentley and went all the way to the wall. And in this ballpark, anything to the wall is an automatic triple. First pitch here from Smith. Breaking ball off the net for strike one. Comes the 0-1 from Smith. That misses up and away for ball one. One from Smith. That misses low and in for ball two. 2-1 here, the two-hole hitter for the Tigers. Next pitch from Smith. Fastball, and that one's going to be sent in the center field for a base hit. Bentley throws it in, and Luttrell with a one-out single puts one on with one out here in the bottom of the first inning for Marshall County. Now going to bring up John Morgan Thomas, the big right-handed hitting first baseman. So, courtesy runner coming into the game here for Marshall County. Be number 29.
Coming to the plate for the Tigers now, number 18.
That will be Aiden Cook, will be the courtesy runner here for Marshall County. Working out of the stretch. First pitch here coming up from Smith. Fastball on the outside corner for strike one. Oh, 1 from Smith. Breaking ball hit high in the air to deep left center field. This one, Bentley makes the catch. What a catch by Isaiah Bentley. He's going to throw it in. Smith comes up with it, and he's going to toss over to Kidd for the inning-ending double play. What an amazing catch from Isaiah Bentley, and that one will end the first inning. No score here between Marshall County and Lawrence County as we go to the top of the second next here on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcares.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Lewisburg, Tennessee. Here as we go to the top of the second here. No score here between Lawrence County and Marshall County. Bottom of the first here ended on an amazing play there by Isaiah Bentley. Made a catch in left center field and threw it back all the way into the infield to get the runner, who was basically standing on third base, on a ball that was driven to deep left center field for the inning-ending double play. So leading things off here for the Wildcats will be the 5-hole hitter in Carter Hughes, senior right fielder, against Balin Luttrell through 11 pitches in the first inning. First one from Luttrell. Hit in the air and out of play, and this one's going on the road for strike one. This field is right next to a road here and a couple neighborhoods next to us, so anything basically behind the plate or going towards right field's on the road. The 0-1. Breaking pitch misses high for ball one. 1-1 for Hughes here. Hughes has been playing very well as of late. Picked up a couple hits against Lewis County and then a couple hits against Loretto. Here's a 1-1. Hit in the air. This one is in someone's front yard for strike two. And here comes a 1-2 from Luttrell. Swung on and missed for strike three. The first out of the inning. His third strikeout of the game. Now bring up Caden Smith, the shortstop.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 32.
Smith, who had a big game against Loretto, also found his way on base a couple times against Lewis County. This whole Wildcat lineup has been batting pretty well as of late. First pitch, fouled away off the net for strike one. There comes the 0-1. Hit in the air, above us and away for strike two. Problem here is on the ballpark, when you're like this right on the road, have a lot of foul balls, you lose a lot of baseballs quickly, so the on-plate umpire is going to have to ask for some fresh baseballs more often. Shadows starting to creep it in. They're already on most of the infield right now. Here comes the 0-2. Fastball misses away for ball one. 1-2, the 6-hole hitter for the Wildcats. Drew a Kidd waiting on deck. The 1-2. This one hit up the middle. Second base, and Hurry throws over quickly to Morgan and gets Smith for the second out of the inning. Two gone here in the top of the second inning. Will now bring up Kidd.
Number 20, Truett Kidd.
Kidd, who had a two-run double against Loretto on Saturday. Hardest hit ball he has had all season. Hopefully to gain some confidence from that. First pitch from Luttrell. Breaking ball, that misses high for ball one. Here comes a 1-0. Fastball misses low in the dirt for ball two. Here comes the 2-0. Swung on and missed, a changeup for strike one. Next pitch from Luttrell. Fastball misses high for ball three. 3-1 hitters count here for Kidd. And the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Another changeup here for strike two. Count goes full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 gone here in the top of the second inning. And the full count. Fastball misses away for ball 4. And back-to-back innings, Wildcats get a runner on base here with 2 gone. Now going to bring up Cason Smith, the pitcher, going to try to help his own cause here for Lawrence County. Smith has had some good moments so far this season with a couple of extra base hits. Sends one in the gap. That will more than likely score Kidd as Luttrell checks on him really quick. Luttrell and Kidd share a smile on that one. First pitch, hit softly, and a nice play there by the second baseman and Lucas Hurry, and that one will end the inning. So some glove work being showed off by both teams here as we go to the bottom of the second inning. No score here in this district matchup. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the X Sports Network.
Yeah, back here in Lewisburg, we go to the bottom of the second here. No score between Lawrence County and Marshall County. First pitch here to Trey Warner. Misses low and away for ball one. Next pitch from Kason Smith. That one misses in for ball two. Smith threw just 7 pitches in the first inning, aided by that amazing play for a double play by Isaiah Bentley, the 2-0. And that one's going to hit Warner right on the elbow. First free pass here issued by Smith. Puts a runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Going to have a courtesy runner coming to the game here for the catcher and Warner. Warner walked that one off. Coming in will be Milan Bell, so he'll be the courtesy runner here for Marshall County. Reed Mitchell, the third baseman, now up.
Milan Bell now coming to the plate for the Tigers, number 3, Reed Mitchell.
Another right-handed hitter in this Tiger lineup. First pitch. This is in for ball one. Bell, not a big lead over at first. Here's a 1-0. Fastball on the outside corner for strike one. Middle infield a double play def. Corner infield playing in. Outfield straight away at all positions. Next pitch, breaking ball that's in there for strike two. Froze Mitchell on that one. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Smith comes set. And the 1-2. This one is lined in the left field. Hard hit ball by Mitchell. Bedford fields it and throws in. And now we got runners here on first and second. Nobody gone here in the bottom of the second. Brings up Grayson Miller, the right fielder. Nobody gone here. The bottom of the second inning. First trouble that Smith's really been in this game. As another right-handed bat comes to the plate.
Tigers, number 21, Grayson Miller.
Sun causing some havoc out there in center and left for Bedford and Bentley. Carter Hughes is in the shadows and right. Whole infield mostly in the shadows so far. First pitch. Fastball on the inside corner for strike one. And the 0-1. Tapped off the end of the bat over the kid at first. He will rush and step on first for the first out of the inning, but both runners will advance there on that fielder's choice. And now we got a pair of runners in scoring position and one gone here in the bottom of the second inning. It's going to bring up Thomas Beach, the designated hitter, on for his first at bat.
Coming to the plate for the Tigers now, number 4, Thomas Beach.
Beach, a runner in scoring position opportunity here with one out. Infield playing in here for the Wildcats. Outfield at normal depth. First pitch from Smith. Breaking ball. Misses low for ball one. Smith comes set, and here comes a 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike one. And here comes a 1-1. Breaking ball, and that one's on the inside corner for strike two. Smith ahead here of Beach. Eli Cross, a left fielder, waiting on deck. And the 1-2. Breaking ball is going to hit him on the hands. And now the bases are loaded with one out. His second hit by pitch in this inning. And now brings up Eli Cross, a left fielder. Walks and hit by pitches have been an issue for this Lawrence County pitching staff at times this season.
Coming to the plate now
But
for the Tigers,
force out
number 2,
anywhere and still has a
Eli
chance to get
Cross.
out of a jam. Comes the first pitch. Fastball hit down the left field line. Cole Schultz stepped on third. Said the runner is out, but a run will score. That is Bell, and now Marshall County leads this one 1-0. So the runner at third is out, and the Tigers put the first run on the board. Brings up here Kalen Henry, the shortstop, with the runners on first and second and two gone. First pitch from Smith. Good block there from Cutler Cope for ball one. 1-0's the Tiger lead. And the 1-0. Fastball misses away for ball two. Smith now resets himself. Back on the rubber. Comes set, and here comes the 2-0. Fastball misses low for ball three. And the 3-0. Fastball that's in there for strike one. And here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. A good little changeup there for strike two. Smith comes set, and here comes a full count offering. Breaking ball misses away for ball four. Third free pass issued in this inning. Now goes to the top of the lineup, and James Hurry, the center fielder. Clem Wright, head coach here from Lawrence County, now make his way out to the mound to talk with Smith. Talk through all the situations here, and just to settle down his young pitcher mainly after already hitting two guys and walking another. Still has a chance to get out of this inning with very minimal damage, considering a bases loaded 1-out situation early. Hurry, who hit a soft liner over to Braden Carter, and Carter made a nice play over there at second base for the first out in the bottom of the first inning.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 15, James
Hurry up here to face Smith here for the second time. Shadows all over the infield and now taking over most of the outfield as well. Again, not a cloud in the sky, a beautiful night. A bit chilly though. First pitch from Smith. This is high and in for ball one. Smith comes set, and here comes a 1-0. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball two. Smith readies, and here comes a 2-0. Fastball on the outside corner at the knees for strike one. Smith takes a long look at each runner. And the 2-1. Fouled away for strike two. Count evens up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuce is on the board with 2 outs. And the 2-2. Breaking ball. Soft liner in the left. That's going to fall in for a base hit. 1 run is in. Everybody else is going to get held up here. Marshall County now leads this one 2-0. Good piece of hitting there from Hurry. And the Tigers extend the lead. Now out to 2. Now going to bring up Balin Luttrell, the opposing pitcher. Had a line drive in the center for a base hit in his first at bat in the previous inning. Second time facing Smith. First pitch from Smith. Swung on and missed, a changeup for strike one. And here comes the 0-1. And that one's hit softly up the middle off of the glove of Smith. No one's going to be able to get it. Another run scores. And Marshall County now leads this one 3-0. Bad break here for Lawrence County defensively. Now Clint Wright will come out, make his second mound visit here of the game. And more than likely, Smith is going to come out of that one. And he will. So while they make a pitching change here with Marshall County leading this one 3-0 with 2 outs and the bases loaded, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
And back here to Lewisburg. New pitcher into the game for Lawrence County will be the right-hander and Andrew Kidd. And here it's a bases loaded, 2-out situation. Marshall County leading this one 3-0. First pitch from Kidd. This is high and in for ball one. John Morgan Thomas will lead things off here for, not to lead things off, comes in against Kidd for the first time. Thomas, who had a deep drive to center field that Isaiah Bentley made a great catch on. Here's a 1-0. Fastball. That one's in there for strike one. Count evens up, 1-1 strike here to Thomas. And the 1-1. Breaking ball gets away from Kidd. Here comes a runner from third. Throw will not be in time, and the Tigers now lead this one 4-0. Pitch was obviously ball two. Runners now on second and third here for the Tigers. 2-1's the count here to Thomas. Next pitch from Kidd. Fastball misses low and in for ball three. Hitters count here for Thomas. And the 3-1. Fastball misses high for ball four. Fourth free pass issued by Wildcat pitching, and now the bases are loaded here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. We'll now bring up Trey Warner, the catcher, who started off the game by getting hit by a pitch. His courtesy runner eventually scored and then kept this rally going alive here for the Tigers.
Number 16, Trey Warner.
Warner here, the face Kidd for the first time. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in the dirt for ball one. And the 1-0. In the dirt for ball two. (2-0) to the cleanup hitter for Marshall County. And the 2-0. Fastball misses high and away for ball three. And the 3-0. And the home plate umpire called that one a strike. For strike one. 3-1 count here now. Nice crowd here on hand tonight in Lewisburg. For both sides. Here comes a 3-1 from Kidd. Hit in the air, and this one's going to stay in the infield. Cole Schultz can't make the play. And a run will score. Marshall County now leads this one 5-0. Nothing going right here for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 3, Reed Mitchell.
Brings up Reed Mitchell, the third baseman. Singled previously in the inning. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. See, 3-1 from Kidd. 0-1 from Kidd. This one's lined up the middle. That's one going to get through for a base hit. One run is in. Here comes another off the throw from Bentley. And Marshall County now leads this one 7-0. Runners now on the corners here for the Tigers, as they lead this one 7-0. Brings up Grayson Miller, the right fielder, hitting to a fielder's choice in his first at bat. Up here for the first time here against Andrew Kidd, as the shadows have completely engulfed the field now. It's now shining off the football press box in dead center. First pitch from Kidd, swung on and missed for strike one. And the 0-1. Check swing, can't hold up. And the home plate umpire said he didn't go. The field umpire said he didn't go. He clearly went. He clearly went. That's pretty bad. Now he's yelling at the Lawrence County dugout on a clear missed call. That's as bad as it gets on the check swing, folks. The other team doesn't need any help. They're striking the ball pretty well. I mean, even Miller at the plate knew he went around. Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off, swung on a miss for strike two. Cope will throw him out, and that one will end the inning. Not before Marshall County adds 7 to the board in the bottom of the second inning. They lead this game 7-0 as we go to the top of the third. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
Yeah, back here in Lewisburg as we go to the top of the third inning here. Lewis County leading Lawrence County 7-0. Excuse me, Lewis County, Marshall County leading at 7-0 after getting 7 in the bottom of the second. Cutler Cope to lead things off here. 9-1-2 for the Wildcats. Facing off against Luttrell. Swing and a miss for strike one. Luttrell's through 26 pitches here through 2 innings so far. And the 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner at the knees for strike two. Comes the 1-2 from Luttrell. This one is hit in the air to right, the right fielder. Nice play. Charging in on it is Miller for the first out of the inning. So one gone here in the top of the third inning. He's going to go to the top of the order in Caden Short.
For the Wildcats, number 7, Caden Short.
Short, who hit a foul ball on the first pitch, caught by the catcher to lead off the game. Facing Luttrell for the second time. First pitch, breaking ball in the dirt for ball one. And here comes the 1-0. Fastball in there for strike one. The 1-1. This one's hit up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop. The throw over to first will not be in time. Actually didn't throw it at all. An infield single here from Caden Short. As Henry struggled with that one. Now we got one on here for Cole Schultz, the second baseman. Second hit of the game here for the Wildcats brings up Schultz, who struck out looking in his first at bat in the top of the first inning. Decent lead by Short as Luttrell will check on him, throw a bit high, but a good catch over there by Thomas at first. First pitch from Luttrell, high, fastball high for ball one. Wildcats have got a runner on base in every inning so far, but the first one before the second out. The 1-0 to Schultz. Foul back for strike one. 1-1 the count to the 2-0 hitter. Isaiah Bentley waiting on deck, who had a 2-out triple on the bottom of the top of the first as Luttrell checks on Short again, not in time. Comes a 1-1. Hit high in the air, deep down the right field line, but foul for strike two. Pretty decent contact there from Schultz, just couldn't keep it inside the lines. Luttrell checks on Short again, not in time. Comes the 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike three in the second out of the inning. Now going to bring up Isaiah Bentley. Bentley, who he does what he did previously, will score the first run of the game for the Wildcats. Fourth strikeout of the game for Luttrell. Bentley hit one into left center field gap, and the left fielder and Cross is now playing in the left center field gap. Another throw over by Luttrell, not in time. So a lot of room down the left field line, a lot of room in the right field gap as well. Center field, though, playing just straight away out there. First pitch from Luttrell. Short going to take off for second. The throw is in time, and that will end the inning. No runs for the Wildcats in the top of the third. Marshall County leads this one as 7-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here in Lewisburg, as we go to the bottom of the third inning, Marshall County leading Lawrence County 7-0. All 7 runs came in the previous inning. In the bottom of the second here for the Tigers. Got 6, 7, 8 to lead things off here. Grayson Miller, who hit into a fielder's choice in the second, then was left at the plate as Cutler Cope threw out a runner to in the previous inning. So up here for the first time officially against Andrew Kidd. Kidd, who came in a bases-loaded 2-out situation, walked a runner, had an error in the game, and gave up a hit. So through a third of an inning, has thrown 14 pitches. As Miller here will lead things off for the Tigers. The 7-0 lead in the bottom of the third. Again, a nice evening out here. Bit chilly, clear night. Nice crowd on hand here. from both fan bases. First pitch here from Kidd. Misses in for ball one. Here's a 1-0. Hit deep down the left field line, but into the parking lot here for strike one. And I'm even more grateful that I parked where I did, way out of foul territory, because the crowd on hand, that's sure to hit somebody's vehicle. And the 1-1. Breaking ball, tap foul down the left field line for strike two. Miller hit that one off the end of the bat, shaking his hand. Of course, on a cool evening like this, never feels good, period, but feels even worse on a cool evening. Comes a 1-2. Breaking ball, hit in the air. Kidd going to try to track this one, but just goes foul, and the count will stay where it is. As Miller stays alive at 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike three, and the first out in the inning. Bring up the 7-0 hitter for the Tigers in Thomas Beach. First strikeout from Wildcat pitching. Peach, who was hit by a pitch, eventually scored a run in the previous inning. He was down 1-2 in the count when he took a curveball to the wrist.
Now coming to the plate for the Tigers, number 4, Thomas Beach.
Comes the first pitch from Kidd. Hit in the air softly. Caden Smith going to call everybody off, makes a catch here for the second out of the inning. Quickly, 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. Now going to bring up Eli Cross, the left fielder. Hitting to a fielder's choice. Got an RBI and eventually scored a run in the previous inning.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 2, Eli Cross.
First pitch here from Kidd, lying down the left field line, but foul for strike one. Kidd working out on the windup. And the 0-1. Hit into deep left center field. Bentley tracking this one. Makes the scoop catch. Diving scoop catch out there in left center for the final out of the inning. The Tigers go 1-2-3. Here in the bottom of the third, the Wildcats going to try to get on the board. The top of the fourth, that's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Great food is
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Marshall County, we go to the top of the fourth. The Tigers leading Lawrence County here 7-0. Heart of the order due up here for the Wildcats. Isaiah Bentley had a 2-out triple in the bottom of the first inning, was eventually left stranded. Balin Luttrell on for his fourth inning of work through 3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Right now, 36 pitches. First one to Bentley, a fastball. This is in for ball one. Lights in almost full effect here on the dual purpose field, I guess you can say. Baseball and football played here. The 1-0. Bentley going to send this one in the left field, a base hit. Bentley lead things off, a big turnover at first. So lead off single here for the 3-0 hitter as Bentley stays hot. Third hit of the game for the Wildcats now. Bring up Alex Bedford, struck out swinging his first at bat. That ended the top of the first inning. Bentley with a lot of speed on first base. Not a big lead, not that he really needs one. First pitch from Luttrell. Fastball misses away and high for ball 1. Luttrell comes set. And the 1-0. And a tailing fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Luttrell checks on Bentley at first, not in time. One here to Bentley. 1 on, nobody out. Next pitch from Luttrell. Fastball misses low for ball 2. Comes the 2-1 to Bedford. Swung on a miss, a big swing there for strike 2. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bedford has seen nothing but fastballs in this at bat so far. Luttrell comes set, and here comes the 2-2. Fastball misses away for ball 3. Full count here to Bedford. Bentley standing on first. Carter Hughes waiting on deck. And the full count. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder makes the catch, and we've got 1 gone here in the top of the 4th inning. Well struck ball just right at him here for the first out. Going to bring up Carter Hughes. Hughes, who struck out swinging his first at bat, the top of the 2nd inning. Second time against Luttrell. Bentley on first. And the first pitch. Fastball up and away for ball 1. Luttrell checks on Bentley. Comes the 1-0. Hit in the air. And out of play here for strike 1. Not a big lead from Bentley at first. And Luttrell throws over after Bentley almost looked like he was taking off on that one. And here comes a 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. Caden Smith waiting on deck here for Lawrence County. And the 2-1. In the dirt for ball 3. Hitter's count here for the senior in Hughes. Big hole in the left side. His middle infield a double play depth. Even bigger hole over at right. 3-1. In the dirt for ball 4. Hughes works the walk, and we've got 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Pitching coach now going to come out and tuck with Luttrell's. Caden Smith comes up here to the plate. Lawrence County here with the chance to get on the board after giving up 7 in the bottom of the second inning. They've had a runner on base in every inning so far. Furthest they've gotten is Bentley at third in the top of the first inning. Second walk issued here by Luttrell in the game. Smith 0 for 1 with a ground out to second. I believe that ended the second inning for Lawrence County. Actually, that was the second out of the inning. My apologies. So, Luttrell's ready. 2 on, 1 out. Runners on first and second here for Lawrence County. Befford on second, Hughes on first. First pitch from Luttrell to Smith. Low and away for ball 1. They're not holding Hughes at first. Thomas, the first baseman, with his toes on the grass. Third base even with the bag. Middle infield at double play depth. The 1-0. And the home plate umpire says that's strike 1. Looked like that crossed the plate at his ankles, but here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses away for ball 2. True Kid waiting on deck. Worked a walk in his first at bat. And the 2-1. Hit softly. That one's going to get down for a base hit in the left. Bentley rounding third. No relay. Bentley will score, and Lawrence County has cut the lead here to 7-1 off the 1-out RBI single from Caden Smith. Didn't have to hit it hard and was just as effective here. The Wildcats now have cut the lead to 6. Brings up True Kid, who walked in his first at bat. First run given up by Luttrell. Runners on first and second again. Andrew Kidd waiting on deck for his first at bat. First pitch here from Luttrell. This is high and in for ball 1. Comes a 1-0 from Luttrell. This is low and in for ball 2. Don't see any action in the Marshall County bullpen so far. Don't really have a great view of the bullpen. Runners on first and second. You got Hughes on second, Caden Smith on first. Now the catcher here in Warner go out and have a conversation with Luttrell. Looks like they have gotten someone up. At least I can hear that they've got someone up in their bullpen, which is behind their dugout, kind of shaded from my view, same as Lawrence County's. Can't really see if anyone's warming up. You can hear, but you can't really see it. As Warner and Luttrell having a long discussion. Now the home plate umpire will make his way out to the mound, and Warner will now make his way back. True Kid up here for the second time against Luttrell. Ahead in the count, 2-0. And the next pitch. And that one gets away for ball 3. And the 3-0. And that's a breaking ball that misses in the dirt for ball 4, and the bases are now loaded with 1 out. Now the head coach will, here in Mike Reese, will visit for the second time, and now we're going to have a pitching change, I believe, here for Marshall County. This is the second visit. A long discussion here with this pitcher. That will do it here as Kidd now will face Luttrell. With the bases loaded and one out. Already a run scored in the game. My apologies. That was the old rule. If you made 2 visits, still the pro rule and the college rule. If you make 2 visits in an inning, then the batter has to, you have to make a pitching change, but that is not the rule in high school. I think you get X amount of visits before you can have to make a change. Andrew Kidd here. Up for his first at bat. First pitch here from Luttrell. And a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. This one is hit in the left field, hit sharply. Left fielder and Cross makes the catch. Throw, and no attempt there from Hughes to bring it in, and now we got 2 gone here, still with the bases loaded, the top of the 4th inning. I'm going to bring up Cutler Cope, the catcher, who flew out the right in his first at bat.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 19.
Facing Luttrell here for the second time. Infield in normal depth, same as the outfield. First pitch here from Luttrell. Foul back for strike 1. Comes the 0-1 from Luttrell. Sent in the center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hughes will score. Smith will be held up at third after a good throw there in center field. And Lawrence County's got the lead here to 7-2. So Cope comes up with the RBI 2-out single. Now we go to the top of the order here with Caden Short. Popped up to the catcher in the first, and a infield single in the third. Courtesy runner now coming in here for Lawrence County for Cope. It's answered here with a pair of runs in the top of the 4th inning to cut the lead to 5. Bases loaded still here, 2 outs. Luttrell working out of the windup. First pitch to Short. Up the middle, Luttrell makes the play and tosses over to Morgan at first, and that one will end the inning. Wildcats get 2 here in the top of the 4th inning. We're going to head to the bottom half. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons, like wedding season.
I W-2 you.
Taxes.
File from anywhere with the expertise of an H&R Block Tax Pro.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Yeah, back here at Lewisburg, Marshall County leading Lawrence County 7-2 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Wildcats got a pair of runs. The top half of the inning, Marshall County now due up here 9-1-2. Kalen Henry to lead things off here for the Tigers. Bases loaded, walking his previous at bat in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Andrew Kidd on for his 2nd inning of work. Through an inning and a third, has given up a hit, a run, a walk, a strikeout, and sitting right now with 22 pitches. First pitch here from Kidd. Breaking ball misses in for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. Fastball misses in for ball 2. And the 2-0. Fastball misses away for ball 3. Here comes the 3-0. Fastball in there for strike 1. Kid going to work quickly. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball in the outside corner for strike 2. Kid makes a comeback to get the count full. And goes to work again. This one lined down the left field line, but foul. As Henry stays alive, and the count will stay full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the 3-2. Fastball misses high for ball 4, and a leadoff walk here for the Tigers. Brings up the top of the order here in James Hurry. Hurry is 1 for 2 in the game. A soft liner to second in the first inning, an RBI single and a run scored in the second.
Coming to the plate now for the Tigers, number 15, James Hurry.
Big lead over there at first by Henry. Kid, a long look in at Cope. Takes a look over at Henry at first, comes set. First pitch, fastball misses away for ball 1. Now throws over to first, not in time. Kid comes set. Comes a 1-0. Fastball misses high for ball 2. Go, 2-0 here to Hurry, the top of the order for Marshall County. Next pitch. Fastball in there for strike 1. Yeah, here comes the 2-1. Hurry. Gets a bunt down. Yeah, but that one's going to leak foul here for strike 2. Looked good for about the first 15 hops, but eventually got across the line for strike 2. Here's Hurry, gets signs here from his head coach and Mike Reese. Comes a 2-2. Breaking ball on the inside corner for strike 3 and the first out in the inning. Very good breaking ball there from Andrew Kidd, his second strikeout. Now brings up Balin Luttrell. The opposing pitcher is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles, an RBI, and a run scored. Facing Kidd here for the second time in the game. Actually, he's facing him for the first time. They made the pitching change after Luttrell had an RBI single. Wind starting to pick up just a bit. Blowing out a little bit towards right here on a clear, beautiful but yet a bit chilly evening. First pitch from Kidd. Hit in the air to right field. Carter Hughes giving chase to it, and it's going to leak foul for strike 1. That ball traveled a very long way, and it looked like it was going to be trouble, but landed about 4 or 5 yards foul. Middle infield at double play depth, corner infield playing in. Outfield at normal depth. And they try the fake ball get away play there, and a good job there at first base by Henry to stay on it. Everyone gets a good chuckle out of that one. It has worked a couple times for Lawrence County this season. Just that wasn't one of them. Saw it against Loretto on Saturday as well. And the 0-1. Chop down the third baseline. Schultz throws over to Carter. And they say he doesn't step on second base in time. Second error by the Wildcats now puts runners on first and second with one out. Going to bring up John Morgan Thomas. He's 0 for 1 with a walk in the game. Actually hit a deep fly for a double play in the first inning. Walked and scored a run in the second. As Cook, the courtesy runner, coming for Luttrell over at first.
The Tigers, number 18, John Morgan Thomas.
Carter actually made a good play over at second. Make sure that didn't get in the right field. First pitch here from Kidd. Hits softly down the left field line, just out of the reach of Schultz here for strike one. Two on, one out. Cook on first. Got Henry on second here for Marshall County. Here comes the 0-1. Hits softly in the air. It will stay in the infield. Kidd doesn't even make a step and second move. Makes the catch here for the second out of the inning. Now going to bring up the cleanup hitter for the Tigers and Trey Warner. Warner, who's 1 for 1 in the game, was hit by a pitch, scored a run in the second, and later in the inning, reached base via an error. That brought home another Tiger run. Part of that big seventh inning where they got 7. Seventh inning, big second inning that got 7. First pitch from Kidd, a high breaking ball for ball 1. If I remember right, it was a high fly ball in the infield with 2 outs that was eventually dropped. Here's a 1-0. Fastball misses in for ball 2. Comes a 2-0 from Kidd. Fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Kidd comes set. And here comes a 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Deuce is on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with 2 on here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kidd asks for the signs again from Cope, but Warner will step out. Here comes the 2-2. Fastball high and in for ball 3, and the count goes full. And here's a full count offer. Breaking ball misses in for ball 4. Now the bases are loaded here with 2 outs. Now I'm going to bring up Reed Mitchell, excuse me. He's 2 for 2. Had a pair of singles in the bottom of the 2nd inning and has a pair of RBIs as well. Bell will now come in and courtesy run for Warner.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 3, Reed Mitchell.
Mitchell here is second at bat, second time against Kidd. First pitch from Kidd. Foul back for strike 1. And here comes the 0-1 from Kidd. Fastball misses high for ball one. And here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back here for strike two. And here comes the 1-2. Fastball misses high for ball two. Deuce is on the board again here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases loaded. And here comes a 2-2 from Kidd. Breaking ball hit high in the air. Isaiah Bentley searching for it. And actually a nice play out there by Alex Bedford. And that one will end the inning. Bedford ranged a very long way to make that catch. And now we're going to head to the top of the 5th here. Marshall County leading Lawrence County 7-2. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Hello everyone, this is Eric Schultz. On behalf of Cade and the entire Schultz family, we would like to say thank you. Thank you for all the love, all the support, and most importantly, the prayers. 1 Peter 5:10 reads, "But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you." We want to thank God for his grace. Go
Southern
Wildcat.
Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Marshall County as we go to the top of the 5th here. Tigers leading Lawrence County 7-2 in the first of 2 district matchups. Next one being tomorrow night at Tom Cruise Field. Heart of the order due up here for the Wildcats. Cole Schultz will lead things off, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Isaiah Bentley waiting on deck, who's 2 for 2. First pitch here from Luttrell. Fouled onto the road for strike one. Luttrell here on for his 5th inning of work through 4. He's given up 5 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and sitting right now at 63 pitches. Next one from Luttrell. Breaking ball misses way away for ball one. Isaiah gives a nice little wave to the camera there. Comes a 1-1 from Luttrell. Schultz lines this one. Nice diving stop here by Henry at short. The throw to first will not be in time. An infield single for Cole Schultz to lead things off here. The top of the 5th inning. That brings up Isaiah Bentley. 6th hit of the game here for the Wildcats. Bentley, who's 2 for 2. Triple on the first, a single and a run scored in the 4th. Hit the ball hard in both the bats. First pitch here from Luttrell. And that fastball misses away for ball one. Kind of looked more like a changeup. Didn't have the normal zip to it. Schultz with a decent lead over at first. The 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike one. It's a good pitch there. And Isaiah swung out of his shoes on that one. A cross plane in the left center field gap after what happened in the first. Here's a 1-1. This one's be sent in the right field. That one's over the right fielder's head. That one's going to roll all the way to the wall. Schultz on his way to third. They're going to tell Isaiah to go back to second as the throw gets in. So Isaiah Bentley, a triple, a single, and now a double, and now 2 on here for Alex Bedford with nobody out.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 8, Alex Bedford.
7th hit here by the Wildcats. Now out hit Marshall County so far in this game. Bedford, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the first and a fly out the center in the fourth. The fly out here will definitely, especially where he hit it previously, will bring in the 3rd run of the game for the Wildcats. Luttrell now working out of the windup. Corner infield playing in. First pitch. That one misses low and in for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. In the dirt for ball 2. Alex, who's wanting to break out big here, has got a big opportunity to do so and really get the Wildcats back in the game. And here comes a 2-0. And Bedford lays off of that one for ball 3. Carter Hughes waiting on deck, who's 0 for 1. 0 for 1 with a walk so far in the game. Comes a 3-0 from Luttrell. Bedford, 3-0 swinging, hard hit ball, but foul down the right field line for strike 1. Comes the 3-1 from Luttrell. And fastball misses high and in for ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Mike Reese now the head coach. And it looks like we are going to have a pitching change coming up here for the Tigers. Warner will now check out as we will have a pitching change. While we do that, we're going to take a break here on the X Sports Network. Actually, you're going to see the warm-ups because now I have an opportunity to use the bathroom. So we'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and
back here is as we go to the, still in the top of the 5th inning here. New pitcher into the game will be Trey Warner, so he takes off his catching gear. Will now pitch here for the Tigers. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Carter Hughes here, who's 0 for 1 with a walk in the game. First pitch here from Warner. That's a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Luttrell checks out after 4 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 73 pitches. And is responsible for all 3 runners on the base paths. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air and out of play for strike 2. Hughes down quickly, 0-2. Caden Smith waiting on deck, who has an RBI single in this one. Warner here is working out on the windup. And the 0-2. Breaking ball, tap, as Warner throws it home. And we're going to have no throw to first, and the fielder's choice gives us 1 gone here in the top of the 5th inning. Now brings up Smith. Smith here, 1 for 2. Grounded out to second in the second, and an RBI single in the 4th. First pitch misses for ball 1. And there comes a 1-0. Fastball misses away for ball 2. Warner with a kind of a different delivery, almost sidearm. Does have a lot of velocity behind it. Comes a 2-0. This one's going to be hit into left field, a base hit. 1 run is in. Bedford will get held up here at third. And the Wildcats here have cut the lead to 7-3. Another RBI single from Caden Smith. Now brings up Truett Kidd. Bases are still loaded. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Kidd, who doesn't have an official bat, has reached base here twice with a pair of walks. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here comes the first pitch from Warner. Fastball, that one's going to get away, but Bedford going to stay at third wisely as that one took a friendly Tiger bounce off of the net. Not a lot of room here behind home plate. Bedford does have plenty of speed. Outfield arms are good for all 3 teams here. You see Lawrence County not taking many base running chances on some of these hits into the outfield. Comes a 1-0 from Warner. Swung on a miss for strike 1. And the 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2 here to the 7-hole hitter for the Wildcats. Andrew Kidd waiting on deck. Here's a 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. Now going to bring up Kidd here for his second at bat of the game. First strikeout here for Warner. 5th by Tiger pitching. Kidd, who flew out to right in his first at bat. First pitch here from Warner. Fastball misses high for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Comes a 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. One-two from Warner, works quickly. This one's going to be lined in the left field for a base hit. 1 run is in. Rounding third is Hughes, and the throw is in time, and that one will end the inning. Not before the Wildcats get a pair of runs here in the top of the 5th inning. Marshall County now leads this one 7-4 as we go to the bottom half of the 5th. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobile. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
What really matters during the ball game, I realize that in high school sports we don't have the last names on the back of jerseys usually, but the question is often asked, are you playing for the name on the front or the name on the back? The same should be considered spiritually. Paul said in Philippians 1 and verse 21, "For me to live is Christ and to die is gain." So who are we truly living for? What name are we trying to promote? Is it the name of Christ, the name of Christian? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Lewisburg as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Lawrence County has cut the lead here to 7-4. First pitch here from Andrew Kidd over to Grayson Miller is a strike. 0-1 here quickly, working quickly. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses away for ball 1. Miller, who's 0 for 2. A strike into a fielder's choice and a strikeout in the 2nd and 3rd innings. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball, big breaking ball, misses away for ball 2. Kidd here through 2 1/3 has given up a hit, a run. Does have 3 walks and 2 strikeouts, and right now 52 pitches. Here's a 2-1. Hit way high in the air. And that one has got someone's windshield waiting on it. Did hear a bit of a thud over there. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kidd, who got out of a bases-loaded jam in the bottom of the 4th. Wildcats went down 7-0 and is answered with a 4-0 run. Next pitch on the inside corner for strike 3 and the first out of the inning. Big breaking ball there from Kidd. He gets his 3rd strikeout of the game, and that brings up Thomas Beach, the designated hitter. 0 for 1, hit by pitch, scored a run in the 2nd. And then hit a pop-up over to Caden Smith at short. Lawrence County is going to shift their defense over more towards right field. Lots of space down the left field line here for Beach. First pitch from Kidd. Foul back for strike 1. Mike Reese, the head coach here for Marshall County, giving some fresh baseballs into the home plate umpire. Kid now waiting on the delay here. And here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses high for ball 1. Comes a 1-1. Yeah, that one's in the dirt for ball 2. 2-1 here to the 7-hole hitter for Marshall County. And the 2-1. Tap down the third base line. Cole Schultz tries to throw over to first, not in time, an infield single for Beach. The way the defense was positioned there was no one over there. Everyone was shading all over the right field, and he gets an infield single on a tapper. So 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now going to bring up Eli Cross, the left fielder. Cross, who's 0 for 2, hit into a fielder's choice with an RBI run scored in the 2nd and a fly out to center in the 3rd. First pitch here from Kidd, and the bunt attempt gets away. Actually, this is not Eli Cross. It's the new catcher into the game here. And this is Hayden Williams. It's a new catcher into the game. He's going to square around the bunt again. Here comes the 0-1. It's a breaking ball, and that's fouled away for strike 2. So it's the first at bat here for Williams in the game, who came in during the pitching change. And he came in for Cross. Here comes the 0-2. Another bunt. Gets that one down. And that's going to be a beautifully placed bunt. Now we got runners on first and second on 2 balls that haven't even left the infield, with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So back-to-back infield singles brings up Kalen Henry, the shortstop. No official at bat. He's scored. He has walked twice in the 2nd and 4th and has a run to his name. So on for his 3rd at bat here. First time, though, against Kidd. Courtesy runner here in the game is Bell, back in for the 3rd time. As Cutler Cope will go out and talk with Andrew Kidd. Go over the situation. Calm him down. He got out of a bases loaded jam in the previous inning. He's going to have to get out of another jam here. Top of the order, and James Hurry on deck, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Kidd comes set, and here comes the first pitch. Squares around the bunt, a breaking ball that gets away from Cope. Cope will not be able to make a throw as both runners advance on ball 1. Kidd now going to work out of the windup. And the 1-0. Fastball in there for strike 1. And here comes a 1-1. This is away for ball 2. Here comes a 2-1 from Kidd. Breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 2. Infield playing in here for the Wildcats. Outfield at normal depth. And the 2-2. Tap to Schultz at 3rd. And the throw home is more than in time, and he needs to be ejected for that. He charged the man at home plate. He needs to be ejected. As Clint Wright comes out the check with Cutler Cope. Now runners on first and second, 0-2 gone. Good play there by Cole Schultz. Yep, and he's ejected. It's a right call by the umpires. The argument and could be made here in the situation that Cope was blocking the plate, but Cope was also standing over top of the plate. If he was in the baseline, you can make the argument he's allowed to run him over in that situation. But since he was on top of the plate and got ran over, he's automatically ejected. So he can't play in tomorrow night's game due to the ejection. So they're going to have to make a change at some point here in the lineup. As Kidd will get a couple warm-ups here with Cope. Good play there by Cole Schultz over at third, who took his time, and definitely an argument could be made that because there was a slow roller and the ball got there in plenty of time, he had more than enough time to make a decision on how to slide in the home, or maybe even getting a rundown, but he just straight ran him over. So that's an automatic ejection. So we're going to have to see what happens here in the lineup. He was the designated hitter. So is Mike Reese here, the head coach for Marshall County, will now make a change to his lineup. As we'll find out who that is later. We won't find out right now, but we'll find out next time Beach's spot comes up in the lineup. We already have a change at the 8-hole with Cross, with Williams, a new catcher, into the game. And we're going to give Kim one more warm-up pitch here before we get back to work here. Now brings up James Hurry, the center fielder, who's 1 for 3.
Coming to the plate for the Tigers.
Clint Wright now out to check with the home plate umpire just to see what was going on with the lineup, see what the change was. Hurry 1 for 3. A soft liner to the second baseman in the first inning. A RBI single and a run scored in the second. Struck out looking in the fourth. So it looks like we're going to have some changes in the... Looks like Logan Clayton's going to come in for Truett Kidd. Kidd might be going over to warm up, I believe. And Logan Clayton will now go out to first base. We'll see what happens. Kidd might be going over to warm up. And yep, as he heads into the Wildcat bullpen. So after a lengthy delay, after the ejection for running over Cope, first pitch here from Kidd to Hurry. It's a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes the 0-1. Breaking ball. Soft liner down the left field line, but foul for strike two. That would have fell in fair territory. That would have been the 8th run of the game here for Marshall County. That one was heading towards the corner. 0-2 ahead of the top of the order here for the Tigers. And there comes the next pitch. Fastball misses high for ball one. Looked like an intentional high fastball. Maybe try to get Hurry to chase. Kidd sitting right now at 69 pitches. And the 1-2. Fouled away, out of play. Count will stay where it is. Actually, it went off the net and caught by Cutler Cope. And the 1-2. Soft liner. Kidd tracking it, makes an amazing catch out there in left, and that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair of runners in the bottom of the fifth. We're going to head to the top of the sixth. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee. Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Lewisburg, Marshall County, Lee and Lawrence County, 7-4 as we go to the top of the sixth inning. Top of the order, we got 9-1-2 coming up here for the Wildcats. Cutler Cope here will lead things off, who's 1 for 2 in the game with a fly out the right in the third and an RBI single here in the fourth. And the top of the order in Caden Short and Cole Schultz waiting up after that. So back on the hill, here will be Trey Warner. Came in a difficult situation. 7-4 here is the advantage for Marshall County. First pitch, Cope is going to line this one in the right center field, gets down for a base hit. One pitch in, a leadoff single for Cutler Cope, who was fired up after getting ran over for an out in the previous inning and gets a belt-out fastball and sends it in the right. Second hit of the game, the 10th of the game for the Wildcats. Now brings up Caden Short, who's 1 for 3 for the infield single in the third. Tigers got 7 in the bottom of the second. Wildcats have answered with 2 in the fourth and 2 in the fifth. First pitch from Warner, fastball, and that one's in there for strike one. Courtesy runner in for Cope over at first. And that throw's going to get away. It's going to go he's going to reach over to second base. Now a runner here in scoring position for the Wildcats. Be the first error of the game here for Marshall County. And the 0-1. Short gets a bunt down. Out of the reach of the first baseman, Morgan. The throw over to first will be in time. So a rare 3-1-4 putout that advances the runner over the third base with 1 out. Brings up Cole Schultz, who's 1 for 3 in the game.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 22.
Schultz got the single in the 5th inning. First pitch here from Warner. Swung on a miss for strike one. Corner infield playing in here for the Tigers. Middle infield. Not as in, about even with the bag. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball in the outside corner for strike two. Isaiah Bentley waiting on deck. There's a triple, a single, and a double. And the 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike three in the second out of the inning. Brings up Bentley. Second strikeout for Werner in the game.
Now batting for the Wildcats,
Bentley a homer short of the cycle. First pitch here from Werner. Fastball misses away for ball one. Outfield going to back up a bit here. Same with the infield. A 1-0. Foul back for strike one. Warner now working out of the windup. Here comes a 1-1. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball two. Comes a 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike two. Deuce is on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. Alex Bedford waiting on deck here for the Wildcats. The 2-2. Fouled back here as Bentley stays alive. And another 2-2. Fastball, and Warner thought that was strike three. Home plate umpire says it's ball three. The count will now go full as Warner will have to go back on the rubber. There comes a full count. Fastball hit in the left center field. And he makes the catch, and that will end the inning. The Wildcats string one here in the top of the sixth inning. We're going to head to the bottom half of the inning for Marshall County. Coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Marshall County, as we're going to go here to the bottom of the sixth inning. Marshall County leading Lawrence County 7-4 in this district matchup. Heart of the order due up here for the Tigers, 2-3-4. Balin Luttrell lead things off. There's 2 for 3 in the game, a pair of singles in the first and second, RBI and a run scored, and reached base via an error in the fourth. So a few lineup changes coming in here for Lawrence County. He's still got Logan Clayton over at first, as Truett Kidd is in the bullpen warming up. Andrew Kidd out here once again for his, fourth inning of work through 3 1/3. Has given up 3 hits, a run, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and sitting right now at 71 pitches. Came in with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch here to Luttrell. Hit high in the air, and this one is still in play. Cope makes the catch. What an amazing play by Cutler Cope. And we have got 1 out off of 1 pitch here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Not going to lie, I was a little afraid that was going to come in my broadcast position, which is I was hiding and trying to protect all of my equipment I brought, which is why I didn't get that one. But take my word for it, is an amazing catch by Cutler Cope. John Morgan Thomas due up now. He's 0 for 2. He's reached base on a walk. First pitch, a breaking ball misses in for ball 1. It's also Hit into a double play, and the ball hit the deep left center and popped up to the pitcher. 1-0 from Kidd. Fastball, soft liner into right field. Hit it right where the defense wasn't as they were shaded to left. And now Thomas reaches base here for the second time tonight off the one-out single. 8th hit of the game here for the Tigers. Now going to bring up Trey Warner here. The opposing pitcher, who's 0 for 1, has reached base in all 3 at bats. Hit by a pitch, run scored in the second. Reached via an error in the second as well, and walked in the 4th. First pitch here from Kidd, a breaking ball, gets away from Cope, and the runner will advance. Runner in scoring position now here for the Tigers. Kidd comes set quickly. Big lead over at second. Here's the 1-0. Fastball on the outside corner at the belt for strike 1. And the 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. And the 1-2. Hit high in the air. Caden Smith here, the shortstop, camped underneath it. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. His third catch on a pop fly in this game. Now 2 gone. And the bottom of the 6th. It's going to bring up Reed Mitchell, the third baseman's had a good night. Pair of singles, both of them coming in the second. And a fly out to left, excuse me. So he's 2 for 3. It's actually a fly ball to center that Isaiah Bentley didn't see, and Alex Bedford ran about 45 yards to make that catch. And what an amazing play. First pitch from Kidd, a breaking ball in there for strike 1. And there's the 0-1. Fastball misses high and in for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And this one's lined in the left field, a base hit. Bedford fields it. No advancement. As Thomas will stay at first. Now runners on the corners here with 2 gone. Bring up Grayson Miller, the right fielder. So 2 on, 2 out here. Still a 7-4 Marshall County lead. Brings up Grayson Miller, the right fielder, who's 0 for 3, hitting to a fielder's choice in the second and a pair of strikeouts in the 3rd and 5th inning. Clint right out for another meeting at the mound here with Cason Smith. Don't see what happens here is now the infield will come in. Well, everyone except Logan Clayton, who now says he's got to join the rest of his teammates. And looks like Andrew Kidd's going to stay out here and face off with Miller. He's struck out Miller twice in the 3rd and 5th. So here with the runners on the corners and 2 gone, he's going to try to finish this one out. Again, the Tigers got 7 in the bottom of the 2nd. Wildcats answer with 2 in the 4th and 2 in the 5th, which is where we stand right now in a 7-4 game. So Miller up here for the 4th time tonight, 3rd time against Kidd.
For the Tigers, number 21, Grayson Miller.
First pitch from Kidd. Fastball misses in for ball 1. Due up next is whoever's in Thomas Beach's spot, who was ejected for running over Cutler Cope in the previous inning. Here's a 1-0. This one's lined in the left field, a base hit. Marshall County extends the lead out to 8-4 on an RBI single here from Grayson Miller. Just stung that ball really well. And Kid will stay up. And the new hitter into the game here for Marshall County, coming in for the Peaches spot, will be Lucas Harry, who's actually playing in second base. So, comes from the field because he's a flex. They can move him anywhere in the lineup. First pitch here from Kit. This is high for ball one. Next pitch from Kit. Hit off of the net, foul for strike one. One ball, one strike here to Harry. And the 1-1. Swung on a miss. The high fastball for strike two. And the 1-2. Breaking ball just misses low for ball two. And the 2-2. Breaking ball. Sent over to Carter at second. Throw over to Clayton at first in time, and that will end the inning. The Tigers add some insurance here in the bottom of the sixth. They lead this one 8-4. Final chance for the Wildcats coming up next here on the top of the seventh on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
This is the X Sports Network.
Yeah, back here in Lewisburg as we go to the top of the seventh. Final chance here for Lawrence County. They trail Marshall County here 8-4. Alex Bedford to lead things off for the Wildcats. 0 for 2. Strikeout and a flyout. Walking a run scored in the fifth. Facing Warner here for the second time, I believe. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. And here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball. That is not a strike. That wasn't even close. Home plate umpire called it strike two. 0-2 here to Bedford. Next pitch from Warner. Fouled way away into the parking lot here, and he'll stay alive with an 0-2 count. Comes the 0-2. Breaking ball, which he called strike two earlier. He calls for ball one. And the Marshall County fans Rightfully so, letting him hear about it because he just called it a strike 30 seconds ago. Here's a 1-2. Fastball misses high for ball 2. Comes a 2-2. Hit deep in the left center field. This one's tailing, and that one's going to get down way off of the fence. Bedford rounding second. He's going to try to get into third, and he will with a stand-up triple. Alex Bedford leads it off with an absolute shot into the left center gap. Now we got a runner in scoring position with nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Bring up Carter Hughes. Hughes, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the 2nd, walking a run scored in the 4th, and heading to a fielder's choice in the 5th. Facing Warner here for the 2nd time. First pitch. Fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. And the 0-1. Breaking ball, that one's in there for strike 2. Warner working ahead quickly here against Hughes. Caden Smith waiting on deck. And the 0-2. That one's off the end of the bat. That's going to head over to second. The throw over to first is in time. Bedford will score. Orange County's now cut the lead here to 8-5. Now going to bring up Caden Smith, who's 2 for 3 in the game. So productive out there for Lawrence County.
Number 32, Caden Smith.
So an RBI for Carter Hughes. First pitcher from Warner misses high and in for ball 1. Smith 2 for 3 with a pair of RBI singles in the 4th and 5th. Try to reach base for the 3rd time in this game. Comes a 1-0. Fastball misses low for ball 2. Get some action over in the Marshall County bullpen. Warner taking his time. Gets a sign and goes to work. Here comes the 2-0. Fastball in there for strike 1. Warner's done a good job painting that outside corner ever since he's came in. Comes a 2-1. Another fastball, but that one misses high and away for ball 3. (3-1) from Warner. That one misses high for ball 4. Smith on for the 3rd time. 5-pitch walk that now brings up Truett Kidd, who's 0 for 1. A pair of walks in the 2nd and 4th, and a strikeout in the 5th. 4th time in the game, 2nd time here against Warner. Warner, a long look at Smith. The first pitch misses away for ball 1. Next pitch, that's a fastball in there for strike 1. And here comes a 1-1. That's a fastball in the outside corner for strike 2. Here's a 1-2 from Warner. Fastball misses away for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here. The 7-0 hitter for the Wildcats. Warner going to work quickly, the 2-2. That one's fouled back off of Williams, a catcher, and he's not good. He's not good. They need to come check on him. He is wobbly. Go out and check on him. If this is the UFC, this is when the ref comes in. He's out there wobbling around. Goodness gracious. I mean, all the studies we have on concussions, and they're just staring at them like something's... I mean, you know, if this is the UFC, the fight's over. But no, we'll let them go back and catch. Sorry for my rant. 2-2 here. Once again, the kid. Next pitch from Warner. Misses in the dirt for ball 3. Smith is going to stay over at first. Full count offering. Line in the right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Smith will stay at second. And a big hit there from Truett Kidd as he reaches base here for the third time tonight. Now Andrew Kidd up at the plate. 12th hit of the game here for the Wildcats. Kidd here. Looks like we might have a... Nope. Kidd will stay in and hit. Kidd who had an RBI single in the 5th in his previous at bat. First pitch misses low for ball 1. One-0 from Warner. That one's in there for strike 1. And the 1-1. Tap back foul for strike 2. Cutler Cope waiting on deck, who has a pair of hits in the game. And the 1-2. Lined. Oh, great play by Mitchell over at third. That was a great play. Impressive play over there. And that's the second out of the inning. That was a base hit that was going to score a run, and Reed Mitchell made an amazing play for the second out of the inning. Bring up Cutler Cope here, the catcher. Cope, who's 2 for 3 with a pair of singles in the 4th and the 6th. Had an RBI there in the 4th. First pitch from Warner. Fastball misses away for ball 1. Next pitch, that one's in there for strike 1. Warner right now sitting at 53 pitches. And the 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike here, top of the order waiting up. 2-1. That one's in there for strike 2. And the 2-2. Misses away for ball 3. Full count here to the 9-hole hitter for Lawrence County. And the full count offering. Fouled away, and the count will stay full as Cope stays alive. Another full count. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that will end the game. Lawrence County falls in this one, 8-5. Marshall County improves to 7-12 overall, 1-8 within the district. Lawrence County falls to 4-19 and 0-9 within the district. Lawrence County 5 runs off 12 hits, 2 errors. Marshall County, 8 runs off 10 hits and 1 error. Next game between these two will be tomorrow night at Tom Cruise Field. That one will be at 6:30. For now, this is AJ Good here on the X Sports